So it's been a couple days since I've uploaded, and you might be wondering, Daquan, where have you been? What have you been up to? Have you been creating new builds? Or you could be wondering, who's this guy? Why did I click this video? How can I close this out as soon as possible? But either way, I just want to go ahead and let you guys know that I haven't been searching for legendaries. I've been trying to leave a legendary effect on the world. So I started off this adventure by protesting. I made sure to uninstall every single Blizzard game that I didn't have in the first place, and make sure that these things would not hinder my gameplay experience anymore, because I will take a stand. Now, I didn't just name this Blizzard Flak in some weird attempt to try and siphon views from the Blizzard controversy. No, that'd be a weird, odd thing to do. So this build will be able to hit hard, tank like Reinhardt Rammus from League of Legends, and it will also come with its own personal bodyguard, which honestly some of these protesters really do need. Can we talk about how the way that the Blizzard situation is kind of overshadowing the whole real situation in Hong Kong? I think that we should really just talk about that. Now, the Blizzard's main gun is actually going to be this Lucian's Call right here. It is a cryo version of a Lucian's Call. Now, this thing will be able to stop things in its tracks. It will be able to stop man, beast, tournament play for 6 months. This thing will definitely be super effective. Now, here we have not one Flakker, but we have two. Now, this has nothing to do with Blizzard at all, but this is going to allow us to have some type of Flak diversity inside of our build. Not one Flakker, but two. So right here we have a good old Luda. Now typically I use the Luda to kill the Grave Ward, but for the few people that do call builds Luda builds, for this particular video for you guys, I'm gonna show you guys how fast you can kill the good old Grave Ward using a gun that's specific to this build. So this gun is going to be able to kill the good old Grave Ward slower than the Luda. It's also going to be a gun that you probably don't have space for, even if you did find it. And also, it's just going to be an overall worse choice because you won't really be able to tell how much damage your build does compared to how much damage this build does, because we do not have the Luda as a constant inside the setup. So I'm going to show you guys how fast this special gun can melt. So let's talk about the Megavore setup. The Power Inside tree is a tree that people have been playing for quite a bit. They're familiar with it. But the Megavore one, I've been seeing people play a little in an odd way. So you can utilize Megavore in conjunction with the Lucian's Call, and this will go ahead and allow your shots that are ricocheting to go ahead and crit. With those critting, you're able to get your head count to be procced a bit more often, which means you'll be able to hop right back into your fadeaway even faster. And you probably played around with the bug with fadeaway that makes your cooldown go down to 5 seconds. This is basically to go ahead and emulate that lower cooldown, which means that you'll be able to just glide through the good old game. So unlike Blizzard and their choices, we have 3 good choices for class mod. The one in the middle is going to be the one that you're going to be using for the good old bosses. In other cases, you do more than enough damage to go ahead and just use the other 2 mods on the sides. These mods are going to go ahead and allow you to get the most value out of the good old build that you're using. Megavore is my preferred one. Most of the time it's going to rely a bit more on what you have rolled for the mod rather than the mod's special effect itself. And yeah, you can play around with that. Right now I'm running around with the first one mostly. So this is the good old shield that we're using. This shield is going to provide you with a whole bunch of HP. It's going to work really well for keeping your pet alive. And then that max HP regeneration is super duper good for not only keeping your pet alive, but helping you regen as well. You can use a different shield in this situation if you do want to. I would recommend one with max HP regen if you do want to keep your pet alive. For the artifact, we're using either an auto idol or using an icebreaker. The icebreaker is going to work super duper well for freezing everything around the map. And then the auto idle is going to work out really well when you are doing those trades outside of fadeaway to get you that HP back. Now the auto idle is not going to regen your pet at all from that 18% HP that comes back, but it is mainly for you. So that's the good old build. So I went through Slaughter Shaft Mayhem 3 with this good old setup, ran it many times, tried to run it with and without the bug, and I only went for modifiers that were negative to me, so that way this could be as strong as possible, and that way I can kind of make it make the testing work out a bit better, because there are bugs or whatnot that will affect the gameplay, and I might have slightly better gear. So hopefully this build works out for you guys. I kind of like the Game Burst setup a bit better, but this one is pretty cool. And yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'll be in there. I'm outie.